Hateless Gaming here, bringing you another video on how to do missions. Today we're going to highlight my Mac that I fly on for blitzing missions. And we're going to go blitz the Pirate Invasion, which is a really quick to do mission that is normally looked at as a long to do mission. For our Mac fit, this is the Mac that we use on almost everything. In our high slots, we have autocannons. We have T2, but you can get away with Meta 4. We have a small tractor beam. This is not used for the Pirate Invasion, but it's used for a lot of other missions. We have a micro warp drive, a shield booster, a hardener, a micro jump drive, a tracking computer, 3 tracking enhancers, and 4 gyro stabilizers. Now, you can get away with making a lot of this stuff cheaper. The one thing to watch out for is that the Republic Fleet gyro stabilizers take significantly less CPU than the Tech 2s. But you can do Tech 2 tracking enhancers and Tech 2 tracking computer and still get away with it. You just got to make sure it fits CPU wise, and this fit won't fit with all T2 modules. It's too much CPU. So the thing that you really want to do, the first upgrade if you're going from something cheaper to something more expensive, is the Republic Fleet gyro stabilizers. Now, we don't really need much tank for the missions that I do in this Mac. So we have 3 hyperspatials in order to make our warp speeds faster. This reduces the time in transit between missions. And that makes the overall mission time much less. It's the best thing that we can do with those slots to decrease our time spent in the missions. So without much more ado, we're going to go do Pirate Invasion. This mission is super simple. It's almost always in system, and you just warp to it and go do it. All we have to do is kill 6 battleships. That's it. We don't have to kill anything else. We just have to kill the 6 battleships. So, I'm going to wait for that. I'm going to go like this and warp to the mission.
Warp drive active.
Say hi, you guys are on YouTube. YouTube people. They don't know it, but they're gonna be on YouTube. So for the Pirate Invasion, we're versing Angels, so we want to do explosive damage. If you have T2 guns, you're gonna want to use hail ammo. If you have Meta 4 guns, you're gonna want to use Republic Fleet Fusion in order to reduce the time as much as possible on doing this mission. We're gonna go through the gate.
Warp drive active.
We're gonna turn on our hardeners and our tracking computer, and wait for us to maybe not bounce off the gate. Kind of annoying when you have to bounce off the gate, isn't it? I hate getting stuck on the gate. It's ridiculous. And then we are going to go look right down here, and there is an Amar carrier wreck right there. You see the carrier wreck. We don't have to go anywhere else. We're just gonna approach that. Now, if you don't have a micro jump drive, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna hit the micro warp drive and go straight down there. But if you're fancy, you'll have a micro jump drive and you'll just hit that micro jump drive. And what's gonna happen is we're gonna land just past that wreck. It's 89 kilometers away. We're gonna make a 100-kilometer jump. We're gonna land just past that wreck. Then we're going to turn up and we're going to go right towards that wreck. In just a moment here, what's going to happen is 6 battleships are going to spawn around this wreck. And that's all we need to kill to do this mission. There they are. We're just going to lock them up. And if you want, you can use drones. I would recommend I did not prepare for this. I would recommend using, I want to say Valkyries for this mission because they do explosive damage. And I don't use drones for this because I'm bad at drones. I don't take care of my drones and my battleships. But if you really want to make this as quick as possible, you'd set the drone on the 6th one, and the drones would work towards your guns. And then when your drones killed something and your guns were still working on something, you pull your drones in. One thing that does happen occasionally is this group decides to aggress us. And these 2 frigates right here are sometimes a problem. Sometimes they'll warp disrupt us, and generally what we can do is we can just hit the micro jump drive to get away from them. But we have to wait for the micro jump drive to cool down. Skills aren't as important for regular level 4s as they are burners. As long as you have okay gunnery skills and can fly the Mac and fit it up, you will be fine. You just gotta watch your tank. As you see, the damage doesn't really come up too much, and if you're feeling uneasy, you can put more tank on the ship. You can trade off some the tracking computer for a second hardener. You can trade off the micro jump drive for a second hardener. You can trade off the micro warp drive for some missions. Because this mission we don't use the micro warp drive, but it is sometimes nice to bring the micro warp drive, because if it takes us little enough time, we're gonna have to jump before we can jump, because we'll be done with the mission. So we're looking on the top right here. There is a little icon here. That's gonna change right when the mission ends. This guy is almost dead here. And as you see, the 2-slot tank does just fine. We are warp disrupted, so I'm going to show you guys the micro jump drive trick here in a moment, where you guys just get a micro jump drive away. Basic things to remember when doing a level 4 mission is to always align out, especially if, well, I'm not aligned out right now, I'm being a bad example. But if you align out when you're in a mission that you're unfamiliar with or don't know if you can tank, then you'll be better off. We're gonna just align to our insta-stock here. And as soon as this cooldown is complete, we're gonna hit it, which is complete now. Doesn't matter if we're aligned properly or not, we just need to get out of this disruption range. But aligning out so that you're able to get away, and then killing the frigates sooner than later so that they don't disrupt you. Or just fit a micro jump drive, and if you get in trouble, hit that thing, and you'll get away from the damage. That's another cool trick. So, now that we're out of disruption range, we can just go warp to our insta-dock, and that's it for the pirate invasion. It's a super simple one. I'm going to go over a lot of blitzing missions, and this is the Mac that I use for all my blitzing. I don't use it for full clears because it simply has no tank. It's more based about mobility and getting around. But that's it for pirate invasion. Everybody fly safe and have a good day. I hope to see you guys in the next one.